In this video, we want to find the value of the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of negative 1 raised to the n plus first power times 1 over 2 to the n times n. First, recall that the Maclaurin series of ln of 1 plus x is the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of negative 1 to the n plus 1 times x to the n over n. Now, if I'm going to compare this series with the one that we were given, the only difference is the x to the n. This x to the n is going to equal 1 over 2 to the n. So, in other words, x to the n is 1/2 raised to the n power, so x has to equal 1/2. So in this equation, I'm going to replace x with 1/2. So I have ln of 1 plus 1/2, which turns into ln of 3/2. And then on the right here, I'm going to separate the negative 1 to the n plus first power, and then the 1/2 to the n. So right now it's 1/2 to the n over n. That can be rewritten as 1 over 2 to the n over n, which is 1 over 2 to the n times n. And so the final answer is ln of 3/2 is equal to this sum.